Hi there, TACstallion. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here a little bit and you've been watching the Let's Plays, yeah, it's going to be a little different. So get ready. Hopefully enjoy it. But here we're going to go ahead and have an interview, a little question and answer type thing with my buddy Fritos of ADOstudios. So we're not going to really edit things, just kind of going to cut it so you can see both perspectives. If you like this kind of thing, let us know. We're kind of new to it, so we're dabbling. But it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I think that's good enough for the intro. Leave some likes, comment, tell us what you think. We'll read them. We want to know. So, yeah, let's go, guys. Enjoy.
Welcome, everyone. We are here with my good friend and fellow YouTuber, TACstallion. We're very excited to have him join the AudioStudios team. So, Tac, welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Fritos.
All right, we're gonna get right into it with some questions. The first being, how long have you been into gaming, and what are your top 3 games of all time?
So, you know, I've been gaming since I was probably 10 years old. The hierarchy of the games is hard to quantify just to, three, because of, after almost 30 now, you've got quite a repertoire of games that we've played. You and I have played together in just over the years. But Destiny 2 is probably a huge one. I'd probably put that at number three. Um,
Good choice.
Probably one of the big ones. Yeah, I know. But one of the other big ones would be Final Fantasy X. That was one of the first ones. I remember getting that for Christmas and just playing it. But I didn't buy a memory card, so I had to play the first section over and over. But
Uh,
yeah, I think my number one, that I think I've talked about this in my bio a few times, but the 1989 arcade Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game was at a Chuck E.
ooh,
Cheese. Yeah. And I remember when my mom would take us there and we'd be playing, she must have spent enough quarters to buy that thing, but we ended up beating it. I mean, me as probably like an 8-year old and some other
dang.
kids that were around throughout there. Like my little brother, who was 7, couldn't really help because he was just kind of eating the quarters and dying. But I think that would be the one that got me into the teamwork and the gaming, just as kind of a hobby. But yeah, it kicked it off.
Well, that's an excellent choice. I was just last year at an arcade bar in Lansing, and they had that, and me and some of my friends were playing that. Um,
It's so great, isn't it?
yeah, they have those. If you've seen those arcade one-up machines, they have like the arcade machines you can just kind of buy from like Walmart or whatever.
Yeah,
And they have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. That's definitely on my list of ones I'd like to get.
that's a good one. I totally agree.
So, digging into your third choice a little bit, being as you are a fellow Destiny streamer with me, what got you into Destiny, and what is it about the game that you like?
Um, like I said, throughout the years, I've played numerous games, but I fell headlong into like the Halo franchise with my buddies, and we had LAN parties. Everybody go to the house, and when I heard they were making a game that you could play with anyone online, and it was more of an RPG style that they were kind of leaning into. Like you can collect all these weapons and customize your gear. It's like, all right, I mean, the hype from Bungie alone was enough for me to get into it. But the first time I did that raid, the Vault of Glass, I was like, man, this is exciting. It's something I want to keep doing.
Are you excited for that raid to return?
Yes, very, very excited for that raid.
Yeah, me as well. That was, yeah, for me, the first moment that I beat that raid um was like that was the most unique experience I had ever had in gaming up to that point. Um I just, yeah, the challenge factor, the puzzle mechanic to it was just so new, especially like with how um gun focused like Halo was. Like that, they
Yeah.
brought that shooting over and they added this platforming and puzzle element to it that just took it to that next level.
Right. They kind of combined it all together, and it was a phenomenal shooter that added, mind games to it, because you got to figure out these mechanics and the cooperation aspect of your teammates, because you can't do it alone. So that was a lot of fun. I'm very excited for that raid to come back.
Well, I am sure we will both be streaming that day one raid race. Um,
Agreed.
Speaking of the streaming and the content side of Destiny, what was it that got you interested in doing content creation in Destiny or just in general? Like, were there particular streamers that kind of or YouTubers that inspired you to do it? Yeah, what's kind of your background
Right.
with content?
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to pursue something in like game design. Um, like I said, the Final Fantasy series, just the storytelling of it is great. I enjoy myself a good lore-based story with different puzzles and things to work through in your mind. Like, could this happen? I don't know. We'll have to keep going to find out. But in particular Destiny, when you like we were talking about that raid, just getting through it and then having to do it again and going after that loot, and you get good at it. So I was thinking about, man, I enjoy teaching people how to do this. And then you have, the Destiny community, you got Fallout, Error, there's people in the Crucible, Cami Cakes, you got Frostbolt, all those guys. They're contributing in their own way. Like Ascended Nomad teaches people how to get better and kind of change their perspective so that you can think like you're going to win this engagement. And then there's, the other, I don't know if I'm sure there's somebody, but whoever is solely focused on like the PvP side of it, that they go out and they do, raid carries for, I've seen somebody do a raid carry for like, I think 4 people. There's just 2 of them that know what they're doing. They just ran people. And if you're familiar, Garden of Salvation is a mechanics heavy encounter all the way through. Taking 4 people through it and getting them a divinity with only one other person that knows what's going on, that's a challenge in and of itself. But that's kind of emphasizing the teamwork aspect and trying to make content that helps others to try to grow the gaming population in Destiny in all in one shot.
Were you ever um, into kind of like the early YouTube days with like Red versus Blue and different like machinima type Halo stuff? Did you draw any inspiration from that era?
That was a great time also. I didn't get too much into it, but my buddies who I've played with, Hacker and Zim, they both were heavy into Red vs. Blue, and that was, when you, like I talked about the LAN parties for Halo days. We take a halftime and we get some food and we go upstairs, and that's what we put on. You throw on some Red vs. Blue while we all have, a bite to eat, and then get back right into it. And that was just, Rooster Teeth was, you know, you get to watch them grow and get into what they are
Mm.
today. Like that's great.
So, for someone visiting your channel, what kind of content can people expect to see from you? Both what's on your channel and what you kind of have planned for the short term.
So currently, I'm trying to get through Jedi Fallen Order, and that is a phenomenal game, and it's a strictly single player experience. So we're doing a let's play. I'm recording it, doing some light edits, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on. The light edited side, something that doesn't take too much time until I kind of build my skill set and develop that a little bit better, so that I can do some of the more um, technical videos where you're splicing things together, going frame by frame, trying to dig into the data and the analytics of say Fallout and shotguns and why the RNG of Destiny shotguns is so unpredictable. But that's
It's the worst.
yeah, in the short term, hopefully just kind of getting to know the audience and going through on some single player adventures. Then we'll get into the breakdowns and the builds and the did you knows of other games and probably Destiny as well.
Awesome. What ways are you looking to kind of long term evolve your content beyond just like the traditional let's play breakdown videos? Like, what kind of um, aspirational content, I guess, are you hoping to bring to your channel in the future?
I kind of want to lean headlong into the teamwork aspect of things. So a while back, I remember they did like when Twitch. I think it was when Twitch was still pretty young. They did like a Pokemon Yellow, I think, game where you had to input the commands as like a community, and you were trying to get through the game with everybody inputting commands and fighting and doing the whole thing as a community. I thought that was just great. I mean, there was, times when the trolls walk you into a wall for, 4 hours and then people get out of work and then you start getting back into it. But I want to do some more with like community and help grow not just gaming, but kind of the electronic arts entertainment industry. And we're not going to shorten electronic arts because that's probably trademarked by somebody. But the like whether it be games or music or even writings, and we talked about the lore paths and things like that through Destiny, which have really kind of helped me find a passion for writing some things. um I want it to be a channel where you can go and you can find something in it that not only you connect with, but you can also interact with.
I was just gonna say, I think building community into your content is like a huge thing. I remember that Pokemon stuff with Twitch. I probably entered like maybe 5 commands
Yeah,
into it, but it was a lot of fun, and I was just amazed that like the community ultimately beat the game. Um,
right.
so
Yeah.
very impressive stuff. Well, that's awesome. Well, we definitely look forward to seeing new content from you. Everyone definitely hit all the things below on his channel. Um,
Yeah.
so to kind of end our interview, I'm going to throw a few just lightning round questions. I promise there's nothing embarrassing, but
Okay.
and there's only a few of them. So let's get started. The first one is, which
All right.
is the best Halo game?
The man, the best Halo game. I'm gonna go with Halo 3. It's an underrated choice, but
Ooh,
that's what I'm going with.
solid choice. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Which to dig a little deeper, which is your favorite story and which is your favorite multiplayer game?
Oof. I I think I'm gonna go. So we're gonna make that differentiation between the story and lore. But I think that Final Fantasy VII has a fantastic storyline, and that's probably my favorite one. Um, but the gameplay, I'm probably gonna go with Destiny. Destiny 2 is the top pick for that one.
Both excellent choices. Speaking of Destiny, what is the best class in Destiny?
Oh my gosh! Right in time for Guardian games. Yeah, I'm a hunter main. I'll say it.
Likewise,
Or my
you made a great choice. What is the worst character in the Destiny universe?
man, that is. Uh, I'm gonna give you two because I believe they're both equally as useless. But Hawthorne is very annoying, and Ikora has done nothing for seasons. Nothing. So those are my choices.
Great choices. I as I've been a very vocal anti Hawthorne stan, so I agree with you there.
They did do that update though,
Uh,
so she doesn't tell you how about, the Red War every time, and that was 6 or so years ago,
yeah, it's
but thanks for keeping up with the
so
times.
much better.
Yeah.
All right, favorite non gaming activity.
Ooh, favorite non-gaming activity. Um, I personally I enjoy doing like volunteer work, kind of going out and making somebody else's day with your friends. So even if you don't have any friends, you go down to a local mission and meet some new friends. Do some good.
It's very respectable. All right, two more questions. One, what is your drink of choice?
Oof. So I'm gonna go with coffee for the day to day, and then the after hours is probably a Manhattan.
All right, and then last question. You're going to the casino. Do you put it all on red or black?
Oh man, I'm gonna go red. I'm gonna put it on red.
Good choice. You just won.
Yes. Right.
All right. Well, checks in the mail. Stallion, thank you for joining me for this interview. Welcome to the team, and very much looking forward to partnering with you and or continuing to partner with you and see where the future has for you.
All right. I appreciate it, Fritos, and likewise. Very excited. Thanks again.
All right. Take care, my dude.
All right, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing that interview. Um, yeah, going forward, like I said, we're gonna be partnering with ADOstudios more, so you'll see him in some things, me in some things. We'll kind of combine forces to edit more things. Um, yeah, hopefully you liked that interview process. Like, if you wanted to see more things like that, we could talk about things like, I don't know, music, gaming, art, the three. But yeah, kind of want to know what some of your guys' answers are to those questions. Like, what got you into gaming? What do you want to do? If it is gaming, if it's just kind of content creation, what are your favorite games to play? What do you want to see us play? Like, we're open. So let us know, guys. And as a closing note, everybody says it. Leave a like, comment, sub, follow us on the other channels. I know we got some links down below and possibly one in the right corner. So take a look, see what you think. Other videos you like Frito's channel more, you like my channel more. Future partners, we're going to add some more people. So be on the lookout for those. Ring the bells so you know that we're live. We tend to stick to a Friday, Saturday type thing. So if you're around, pop on in. Thanks. Have a great day, guys.